But the iPhone 13, there's been a lot of different rumors on what we can expect to see in the iPhone 13, which is expected to be announced in September of 2021. And there's a lot of speculation around this. Specifically, the big ones are going to be with the battery, with a bigger battery, and also with the display, having 120 hertz LTPO display. And this is going to be really big because it's going to reduce battery consumption by up to 20%. And in terms of the screen and the refresh rate, that's a pretty big change. So right now, the current iPhone 12, has a refresh rate of 60 hertz, which is pretty slow when you're looking at high-end smartphones. And there's already been a lot of other phones that have 120 hertz, even 165 hertz, which is the highest one that came out recently. But this new LPTO display would basically put the iPhone 13 on par with a lot of the other smartphones out there. A lot of the Android flagship phones already have either 120 hertz or even higher than that. We saw the ROG Phone 5 has that as well. So this is going to give it 120 hertz display. Also, some other things we're expected to see is a smaller display notch, sensor shift camera stabilization across the entire lineup from standard to pro, things like that, and an improved ultra wide camera for the iPhone 13 Pro. So that's going to be a big deal. Specifics though, with the iPhone 13, a lot of people have been talking about the battery because whenever iPhone comes out with a new phone, they don't tell us the specifics of the size of the battery. All we know is that according to tests that have been run and a company called iFixit, which sells kits to replace batteries, they show that iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro have a battery about the size 2,815 mAh battery. And so this is pretty small relative to some of the competitors. Galaxy S21 has 5,000 mAh battery, and it lasts 22 hours. So iPhone 12 lasts a lot shorter than that, but with the new upgraded battery, which is projected, that would increase the time as well. And on top of this, we're also projected to get the LPTO screen with 120 hertz, which would reduce the battery consumption by up to 20%. On top of this, some other big things that we can expect are that a lot of people are saying that it might not have any ports at all. So no headphone jack, no charging port, nothing. They've recently got rid of the charging port, a couple years back. Now it's talking they're going to get rid of, they got rid of the headphone jack. Now they're talking about getting rid of the charging port altogether because they already have installed the MagSafe charging on the iPhone 12, which, you can charge it port free. The one downside of this is that right now with MagSafe, it tops out at 15 watts. And if you charge it with a cord, it could charge at 20 watts. So charges a lot faster with the USB-C cord, but with this MagSafe and, no cord at all, it would be a little slower. So if we were to get no ports at all, no charging port, we'd probably see this increase. We see that other companies already, like OnePlus, they have Warp Charge 30, which can charge at 30 watts. So that's faster than Apple, even with a cord. So I think we'll probably see faster charging rates with that, even if they go to no ports at all and just using MagSafe. And lastly, some new cameras. Obviously, they're always making upgrades to the cameras, every single iPhone. Some things would just be like sensor stabilization and an ultra-wide camera for the iPhone 13 Pro. These are all just rumors, remember. Nothing is official yet. Just some things that people are talking about that they project will be in the iPhone 13.